Parents, when did you know you raised your child right? It wasn't at a graduation or when he got his first job. It was in a McDonald's, and it absolutely shattered me. My son, Liam, is 14. He's quiet, loves his video games, and is deep in that phase where a grunt is a full conversation. My wife passed away when he was 10, and it's been a tough road for both of us. I constantly worry I'm messing it all up, that I'm not enough. Last Saturday, we were grabbing a quick burger. In a booth across from us was an elderly man, sitting alone. He had a tray with a single coffee, and he was just staring out the window. He looked profoundly lonely. Liam noticed him too. I saw him glance over a few times, but I didn't think much of it. After we finished our food, Liam stood up. I thought he was heading to the bathroom. Instead, he walked right up to the man's booth. My heart did a little flip. Oh no, I thought. Is he going to bother him? Say something awkward? I was too far away to hear, but I saw Liam gesture towards the empty seat opposite the man. The old man looked surprised, then gave a slow, hesitant nod. Liam sat down. For the next 20 minutes, I watched my lanky, Fortnite-obsessed son have a full-on conversation with this stranger. He wasn't on his phone. He was just talking and listening. The man's posture slowly changed. He went from slumped over his coffee to animated, telling stories with his hands. At one point, they both laughed. Finally, Liam stood up, shook the man's hand, and came back to our table. "Ready to go, Dad?" he said, as if he'd just done the most normal thing in the world. As we walked to the car, I finally asked, trying to sound casual, "What was that all about, buddy?" He shrugged, shoving his hands in his pockets. He looked like he needed someone to talk to. His name is Frank. His wife died a few years ago, and his kids live across the country. He comes here every Saturday because it's too quiet at home. I stopped walking, my throat tight. That was a really kind thing to do, Liam. He looked at me, and for a second, I saw the little boy he used to be. "You remember when Mom was sick," he said, his voice quieter. "You always said the worst part wasn't the pain. It was the silence when everyone stopped visiting. You said just showing up is the whole battle." I had said that. Years ago, in a moment of raw grief, I didn't think he was even listening. He got in the car, and I had to take a minute to compose myself. In that McDonald's parking lot, I realized it wasn't about the grades or the chores. It was about the quiet empathy he learned from our hardest times. He saw a man drowning in silence, and he chose to be a raft. That's when I knew, despite all my mistakes and doubts, my boy was going to be more than okay. He was already a good man.